Breaking news straight from London, rumors are spreading like wildfire across the global music scene, and fans can hardly contain their excitement. The whispers are getting louder. Rose from BLACKPINK and none other than Bruno Mars may be preparing for a once-in-a-lifetime collaboration on stage in London. If this rumor proves true, the stage is not just going to shine, it's going to explode with history in the making. Before we dive deeper, don't forget to like this video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and hit subscribe so you don't miss a single update about this groundbreaking story. London has become the center of the entertainment world once again, as fans gather in anticipation of BLACKPINK's massive deadline world tour stop at Wembley Stadium. Thousands of Blinks have already filled the streets, chanting songs and waving pink light sticks, creating a tidal wave of energy that could rival any music festival on Earth. But the conversation has shifted, because in the middle of this unstoppable hype, a new rumor surfaced, linking Rose to a surprise duet with Bruno Mars. Social media platforms erupted within minutes, with hashtags like #RoseXPoMars and #LondonStage trending worldwide. The question burning in every fan's mind is simple: could this be real? For Rose, the timing could not be more perfect. Known for her honey-like vocals, emotional delivery, and a stage presence that feels both intimate and explosive, Rose has been carving her solo identity while still thriving as part of BLACKPINK. Her songs like On the Ground and Gone proved she could dominate global charts, and fans have been hungry for her next big step. Bruno Mars, meanwhile, is one of the most electrifying performers of our generation. His mix of funk, soul, R&B, and pop has set stages ablaze all around the world. Just the thought of their voices blending together is enough to send shivers down the spine of any music lover. Inside sources from the London entertainment scene claim that Rose has been rehearsing longer hours than usual, with whispers of a special guest joining her set. Some stage crew even hinted at last-minute soundchecks featuring tracks that don't belong to BLACKPINK's usual lineup. Could this be the preparation for an unexpected Bruno Mars collaboration? Or is it simply another way to keep the fans guessing? That mystery is exactly what's keeping the tension sky-high, and here's where things get even more interesting. Bruno Mars himself was spotted in London just days before BLACKPINK's concert, fueling speculation further. Paparazzi caught glimpses of him leaving a recording studio in the city, and fans immediately began connecting the dots. Was this coincidence, or could London be the birthplace of a historic stage collaboration that the world will talk about for years to come? As the rumors grow, fans are losing sleep. Some believe they'll hear an epic mashup of Rose's soulful ballads with Bruno Mars' timeless hits like Versace on the Floor or Leave the Door Open. Imagine Wembley Stadium lit up, Rose's angelic voice rising in harmony with Bruno's smooth falsetto, and an audience of over 90,000 fans screaming at the top of their lungs. The idea alone feels too cinematic to be real, but sometimes reality outshines imagination. But let's pause for a second, because here's where the real tension lies. Neither Rose nor Bruno Mars has confirmed anything yet. No official announcement has been made. It's this silence that's driving fans wild. Every cryptic social media post, every subtle rehearsal change, every sighting of Bruno Mars in London, it all adds fuel to the fire. Fans around the world are dissecting every possible clue, and the suspense has reached boiling point. Now imagine this: the lights in Wembley suddenly go out, the crowd holds their breath, a single spotlight reveals Rose holding her guitar. She strums the opening notes, her voice piercing the silence. Just when the audience thinks it's another solo stage, the screen behind her flashes, the beat shifts, and Bruno Mars walks out. The stadium erupts, and history is made in an instant. If this happens, it will not only be one of the biggest moments in BLACKPINK's tour, it will become one of the most legendary crossovers in music history. Fans know that Rose has long admired artists like Bruno Mars. In interviews, she's mentioned how his style and stage charisma inspired her own artistry. The idea that she could finally share a stage with him feels like destiny unfolding. And for Bruno Mars, performing alongside one of K-pop's brightest stars would open yet another chapter in his already legendary career, connecting his global fanbase with the unstoppable force of BLACKPINK's international influence. The speculation has even caught the attention of major media outlets, with headlines screaming about a possible surprise guest at Wembley. Journalists are camping outside the stadium, hoping for any leak or hint from the crew. Music insiders suggest that even if this collaboration doesn't happen, the mere rumor itself has amplified anticipation for Rosé's solo performance to unprecedented levels. Wembley Stadium has hosted countless iconic concerts, but if this duet takes place, it could easily rank among the greatest of all time. The energy in London is electric. Blinks from all over the globe have traveled across continents just to witness this concert. Many of them are already rehearsing chants and preparing fan projects dedicated to Rose. Some are even writing Bruno Mars lyrics on banners, just in case the rumor turns into reality. It's rare for a concert to feel like a global event before it even begins, but this one has all the elements of a cultural explosion, and yet, the mystery remains unsolved. Will Bruno Mars actually appear on stage with Rose? Or is this simply a rumor born from fan dreams and chance encounters? The only way to find out is to watch the concert unfold live. That's why fans are glued to their screens, following every update, refusing to blink in fear of missing the moment when truth is finally revealed. So here's the final question for you. Do you believe the rumor is real? Could Rose and Bruno Mars be preparing to deliver the performance of a lifetime in London? Drop your predictions in the comments right now, because this story is evolving by the minute, and your opinion matters. One thing is for certain, whether or not Bruno Mars joins Rose on stage, the energy of BLACKPINK's London concert is already at legendary levels. The world is watching, and the stage is set for an unforgettable night. Wembley is about to explode, and history might just be written in music notes, spotlights, and the voices of two of the most iconic performers alive today. So don't look away, because the countdown has already begun. Stay tuned, stay connected, and make sure you're here when the truth finally hits the stage. This is more than a concert, it's a cultural moment, and you won't want to miss it. Like this video, share it with fellow Blinks and Bruno Mars fans, and subscribe for the fastest updates on this breaking story. The London stage is waiting, and something unforgettable is about to happen. Under the glowing lights of London, anticipation continues to rise as Wembley Stadium prepares to welcome one of the most historic nights in music. Yet behind the excitement, the tension thickens with every passing hour. Fans are convinced that Rose and Bruno Mars are on the verge of delivering a collaboration that could redefine global pop culture forever. The rumor, which began as a whisper on fan forums, has now transformed into an international phenomenon. Even music critics who are usually cautious about speculation are beginning to wonder if there's truth to it. The way the story has unfolded feels almost cinematic. A K-pop star at the height of her career, an American icon whose music has transcended generations, and a stage in London that has already been the setting of countless historic performances. Everything about it seems too perfect to be coincidence. Meanwhile, Rose has remained mysteriously silent. Her recent social media posts are carefully curated, showing behind-the-scenes moments with her BLACKPINK members, but avoiding any clear hints about special collaborations. Yet fans with sharp eyes believe they've noticed subtle clues. A guitar riff in her rehearsal video sounded suspiciously similar to one of Bruno Mars' tracks. A photo she posted with the caption, "Dreaming Bigger Than Ever," was quickly dissected, with many arguing that it was a secret nod to the rumored duet. Whether intentional or not, every move she makes is being scrutinized under a global microscope. As for Bruno Mars, his presence in London continues to fuel fire. Witnesses claim to have seen him near Wembley's rehearsal grounds late at night, though there are no official photos. Some argue that he's in the city simply for personal reasons, but others believe there's no way a star like him would stay under the radar unless he was preparing for something massive. The mystery only makes the story more compelling, as fans worldwide engage in a collective countdown to see if he'll step into the spotlight at Wembley. The global fan response is unlike anything the music industry has seen in years. Hashtags about the possible collaboration have surpassed millions of mentions on Twitter. TikTok edits imagining the duet are going viral, and fan art of Rose and Bruno Mars sharing the stage is flooding Instagram. This isn't just a rumor anymore, it's a cultural wave, with fans from Seoul to New York waiting for confirmation of a dream performance, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Wembley Stadium has a legacy of monumental concerts, from Queen's legendary Live Aid performance to BTS breaking attendance records. If Rosé and Bruno Mars truly appear together, it would add another unforgettable chapter to that history. For Rosé, it could mark her official leap into the realm of solo global superstardom, proving she can stand alongside the world's most iconic performers. For Bruno Mars, it would be a statement that his artistry continues to evolve, connecting him with the new wave of international superstars leading the music industry today. There's also an emotional element driving fans into frenzy. Rosé has always been open about her passion for music that touches the soul. She often performs with an honesty that makes fans feel her every word. Bruno Mars, known for turning stages into soulful celebrations, brings the same raw energy. The thought of their synergy, Rosé's emotional vulnerability and Bruno's charismatic fire, feels like the perfect recipe for magic on stage. But let's not forget, BLACKPINK's concert itself is already a monumental event. Wembley has been preparing for weeks, with cutting-edge stage designs, massive LED screens, and pyrotechnics set to create a once-in-a-lifetime atmosphere. The members, Jisoo, Jennie, Rose, and Lisa, are all set to deliver performances that will echo through the halls of music history. Even without a collaboration, the show promises to be a spectacular celebration of BLACKPINK's global dominance. The idea that Bruno Mars could walk into that already powerful storm makes the thought of it nearly overwhelming. And here's the ultimate pattern interrupt moment to consider. Imagine the concert reaching its climax. BLACKPINK exits the stage after a breathtaking group performance. The crowd, already screaming at full volume, is ready for the encore. Then, without warning, the giant screens flash with the words, "Special guest." The arena goes dark. A piano chord echoes through the stadium. A spotlight cuts through the silence. Rose appears, standing alone, her voice floating over 90,000 fans. Suddenly, another spotlight reveals Bruno Mars, microphone in hand. The screams turn into an earthquake, and history unfolds before everyone's eyes. If this moment becomes reality, the aftershocks will be felt across the industry for years. Music journalists will write headlines declaring it the birth of a new era of cross-cultural collaboration. Fans will remember it as the night their dreams came true. And the artists themselves, Rose and Bruno, will forever be tied together by the night they turned Wembley into the epicenter of global music history. For now, the world can only wait. The countdown to BLACKPINK's London concert is ticking faster and faster, and the suspense is reaching unbearable levels. Whether Bruno Mars steps onto that stage or not, one thing is clear, Rose has already captured the world's imagination, and the possibility of this duet has only amplified her shine. So, what do you think? Will we witness a once-in-a-generation performance in London, or will this remain the greatest rumor that never came true? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because the conversation is far from over. And don't forget to subscribe for breaking updates, because when the lights go down at Wembley, the truth will finally be revealed. History is waiting to be written, and you won't want to miss a single second.